If you're the age of 40 and you're at a point in your life where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired with low energy, not feeling good in your pants, you're wanting to get your health on track, not only for yourself and your future, but maybe for your family, your partner, and your relationships, you need to watch this. Oftentimes, we always think about what do I need to add into my life to lose weight? What do I need to start doing to make changes? Today, I'm going to share with you guys 8 things that we need to stop doing if you seriously want to get in amazing shape in 2025, if you're over the age of 40. Now, for those who don't know, my name is Caden Hayward. I'm the CEO and founder of Coach Hayward. I specialize in helping 40 plus days busy professionals, parents, permanently transform their bodies, their health, and their mindsets once and for all. Without a diet, without these crazy bodybuilding programs, none of that nonsense. And in fact, we have a 90% plus success rate. And I'm going to share with you the 8 specific things that you need to stop doing if you seriously want to get in shape after your 40s. Not start doing, stop doing. So without further ado, guys, let's dive in. The very first one that we've got here on the list today is stop putting yourself on the back burner. There's such a notion, such a mindset in our 40s, and specifically moms. And I think the reason why is because society kind of creates you into these, and it's probably in you to be this nurturer. And it might feel selfish to put yourself first. But here's the thing that I'm going to say. It's selfish to hold yourself back from becoming your absolute best self. It's selfish because why are you not giving your best self to your family? Why are you not giving your kids the best energy possible, the best mental health possible? Why are you not giving your kids the best habits possible and teaching them the ropes of health and fitness so they don't have to suffer when they're older? That's my belief system is I think it's selfish to not do this because your kids need you. They need you at your best. You can't pour from an empty cup. We already know that saying, but you also can't pour from a toxic cup. If you're dealing with health issues, if you're unhealthy and you're teaching your kids those same habits, what do you think that's going to happen to them in the future? It's up to you. So that's number one is stop putting yourself in the back burner. Instead, do the opposite. You come first. Make sure that you're okay so that way you can show up for everybody else in your life. I would never, growing up as a kid, and even now looking back, I wouldn't ever get upset or mad if my parents had to go do something to work on themselves. And maybe I couldn't go, I'd had to wait for a bit while they got it done. That wouldn't bother me. I would love that. So that's number one. Number two is stop saying you're too old. I'm too old to start. Maybe it's too late to work on my health. I'm too old to lift weights. Yada, 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 yada. If you say you're too old, you know what's going to happen is that you're going to start acting old. And that's how you become old. Because you think, be, do, right? Our thoughts create our emotional state of being. If you think you're old, you're not going to feel good about yourself. You're not going to feel strong. You're not going to feel energized. And then when you feel that low state of being, you're going to take actions like an old person would take. And guess what? You'll get the results an old person takes. Oh, I can't go run and do that a marathon or half marathon with you, kiddo, because I'm too old. My knees won't be able to take it. Go try. Make it happen. Prove yourself wrong. You will be so surprised with the strength that you actually do have underneath. You just got to unleash it. Okay, so that's number two. Stop saying you're too old. It's not true. And if you don't want to be too old, stop saying it because it will become a reality. Number three is stop being scared of pushing yourself. This is what I see a lot in the gym and when it comes to working out. And this is what I would suggest to you. Always get your form down first. That's for sure. Always, always, always make sure that you get your form down first and get comfortable into your routine when it comes to exercise. You don't want to go in there and bench press the heaviest weight. In fact, I would suggest if you're over the age of 40, there's not really a need to go under 8 to 10 reps when you're doing your exercises, especially not for your little muscle groups like your shoulders. I would suggest you do around 12 to like 15 to 20 reps when you're doing like shoulder exercises. But when it comes to like big muscle groups like your legs, your back, your chest, there's no need to go under 8 reps. Even I would almost even argue there's no need to go under 10 reps. If your goal is to get fit, toned, and strong and healthy, you're better off to stay around the rep ranges of 10 to 20. That's the perfect mark there. Now, but when you get into exercise and you're just new to it over the age of 40, I would suggest first get into a good rhythm, a good routine, then get the form down first. Lightweight, go slow on the reps, the tempo, and just practice getting the right form. Either with a trainer, with a coach, taking videos of yourself, watching on YouTube, you can do it. And just practice getting the form down. Most of the time, you just got to be very careful of like your legs, your knees, your back, and your shoulder areas. And those are the key areas that you really want to be careful of. Also your neck. Once you get the form down, then you can start pushing it up a little bit harder. Because here's the thing, if you want to get stronger, if you want to get more fit and more in shape, you have to cause resistance. You have to allow your muscle to experience resistance, because when the muscle is pressured, that's when the little muscle fibers start to rip down. And then later on, when you eat good food, when you rest and recover, it will come back and it will heal. But those little ripped up muscle fibers in your arms or wherever, they're going to come back and it's going to become much more dense and stronger. So you need to give yourself resistance. You need to apply the pressure onto your muscles in your body in order to grow and improve. So don't be scared of lifting them weights. Just do it smart. All right, that's number 3. Now, number 4, halfway there. Stop comparing yourself to your younger self or others. I see a lot of people beat themselves up because they're not the same as when they're younger or before having kids. And I'm here to tell you that guess what? It's okay. That person doesn't exist anymore. You are who you are now, and you are already so amazing the way you are. And we just got to accept where we are, love where we are, and build off that. And when it comes to results wise, if you want that toned tummy you did in your 20s or that energy that you'd had in your 20s, I'm telling you, and I've seen this hundreds of times through experience and coaching clients, you can get that and more. You can get that and a cherry on top. I promise you, it's never too late. You can get those results that you desire. You can get that insanely crazy high energy again. You can get all of that. I promise you. But you got to start now. You can't stop putting it off and doing all these things where you're putting yourself in the back burner and saying you're too old. That won't get you to where you want to go. But if you can remove that mindset, stop comparing yourself to your younger days, and just create yourself now with where you're at right now, loving yourself right now, you will get there, and you will accomplish more than what you can imagine. I've seen it, and I've seen it. I promise you can do it too. Okay? Because here's the thing, is that, and this leads me to the next one, is stop blaming your age. The next one is stop blaming your age. Because here's the thing. Oftentimes, the health issues that you're experiencing in your 40s, 50s, 60s plus are not happening because of age alone. It's happened because the habits that you have built when you're in your 20s and your 30s. And now all these poor actions, right, are catching up to you now. This is why we say stop blaming your age. Because oftentimes, Alzheimer's, for example, it doesn't happen just alone from age. It also can majorly happen from all the choices that we made in our younger days led up to that. So use this as inspiration, because if you're watching this, I'm telling you, you are young. And if you're watching this, you can start now and save your future self. You can add on 10 plus years to your life if you start doing these things. So that's the next one. Is stop blaming your age. Because remember, the habits that you built in your younger days, in your 30s, okay, your eating habits in your 30s and your 20s created that belly fat. That's how it works. And just over time, it compounds. So the habits and the actions and the things that you're doing now are going to create who you are in these next 10 to 20 plus years of your life. So choose wisely. And that leads me to the next one, is stop messing with your hormones in the mornings. So this is what I mean. A lot of people, they don't know this, but they mess up their hormones completely in the morning, completely unbalanced. For example, number one, we wake up, we didn't sleep right at night. That's already going to mess up your hunger hormones for the day. Okay. Then we grab a bagel, or we grab something like at Starbucks, a lot of sugar, and we spike our blood sugar levels. Okay. So now our insulin's messed up. Then we're gulping down the coffee. Maybe we're having a cigarette, whatever it may be. And now we're spiking up our cortisol levels because we're flying down the highway trying to get to work on time. We're stressed out in traffic. We didn't sleep good at night. We're getting hungry because that poor food choice didn't fill us up. Now our gut health doesn't feel good. We don't feel good about ourselves. We're walking into our lives and our day just feeling like crap. And all we're going to get is crap moving forward. That's the truth. But if we can wake up on time, we can have a good morning ritual. We get our mindset on track. We think positive. We control that stress. We have a good nutritious meal or fast. We eat the right things. We wake up on time so we slept good. You're going to be functioning 10 times better. You're going to be feeling optimized. Okay. It's like driving a car when it has all the signals coming up of like all the issues and it's not working properly. You're always scared driving it because it's like, what's going to happen? Is this going to break down? That's how we live when we're not optimized feeling. We're always worried about our health. But when you're optimized feeling, you're feeling a clean, like functioning machine. You're ready to rock and roll. You're ready to win every single day. And that can all change. That can happen for you just by getting your mornings on track and respecting your hormones and your body functions. So that's the next one is stop messing with your hormones in the morning. And I have a training on my YouTube channel at Coach Hayward. If you want to watch that, it's somewhere down the line. Now, let's move on to the next one. Second last is stop neglecting your sleep. Your sleep is so important. I can't stress this enough. Your sleep is so important. I understand you might want to buy that me time. Maybe you and your partner only get the evenings together. But with a little workaround, a little bit of attention and focus on the routine, we can really get everything on track. You can have that and the proper sleep schedule, but you need to make sure sleep is a priority. If you're not sleeping well at night, studies show, the studies itself show that weight gain is connected with lack of sleep. Health issues, depression, all these things are connected with lack of sleep. Sleep is so crucial for how you function and feel on a daily basis. Really pay attention to your sleep, really focus on your sleep, and make it a main thing for yourself. And that leads me to the last one here, guys, is stop sitting down at work. It's a simple habit I've noticed that people obtain as they age and get older. And it's like they go to work all day, they come home, and they sit down the couch. It's the worst thing you can do because I know for myself personally, as soon as I sit down the couch, I break that momentum that I built all through the day. And now I'm just in my comfort zone. I just want to lay down and relax, and I get tired. I start to really get tired. If you refuse to sit down after work and you stay up, you're going to keep taking actions. Maybe you're going to clean the house that you know you got to get done, do the laundry. Maybe you're going to go to the gym, work out in the basement, go for that walk with your dog, start cooking supper and get it prepped up already. Keep that momentum going. As soon as you're done work, try to keep the momentum going as long as possible. That will also make you more tired for the nighttime. If you're struggling right now to do that because you have lack of energy, do it and you will get more energy. Because the reason why we don't have energy is because we're not moving enough, we're not eating right, and we're not sleeping right. So the more that we give into that by not moving because we're tired, the more we get what we don't want. So switch that. And that is the 8 habits there, guys. If you're over the age of 40, and if you can change these 8 habits and stop doing those 8 things, I promise you, you're going to notice some amazing changes this year with your health, your confidence, how you feel, and your body's going to reflect it. You're going to become that glowing machine, and people are going to ask you, how are you doing that? Right? So that is the training for today. I really hope you guys enjoy this training. If you have any more questions, you can always shoot me a message. I'm on Instagram. I always talk to my followers at coach.hayward. And if you want to apply for some actual real one-on-one coaching, if you're serious about getting in amazing shape, becoming that role model, that leader in your family, or if you just simply want to look and feel freaking fantastic over 40, or if maybe you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and you're worried about your health long term, this is what I do. And I would love to help you if you're actually serious about helping yourself and you know that you need that help. I'm just one message away. All right, guys. Other than that, I will see you on the next training. Leave a comment, a like, subscribe so more people can see this. And I'll see you guys next time. Keep moving forward and keep showing up for yourself because you deserve it.